oxidization, reduction in the blast furnace. Raw materials required for this equation, the extraction of iron from iron ore, include air, which is an oxygen supply, carbon in the form of coke as a fuel, limestone as calcium carbonate, and iron ore in the form of hematite. The first equation required for the extraction of iron from iron ore consists of carbon and oxygen forming carbon dioxide. The carbon is oxidized as it is gaining oxygen, and the oxygen is reduced, meaning it has lost oxygen. It has lost itself to the carbon. This is an exothermic equation, meaning heat is being produced, and also meaning bonds are being formed. The carbon and oxygen are forming bonds between each other to make carbon dioxide. The second equation consists of an equation between carbon dioxide from the previous equation and carbon, which forms carbon monoxide. The carbon dioxide is reduced and the carbon is oxidized. This is an endothermic reaction as bonds are being broken, and therefore there is a loss of heat from the surroundings. The two reactions must occur in this order because the first equation is an exothermic reaction, so it provides heat energy and is used in the endothermic reaction as activation energy. In an endothermic reaction, a lot of heat energy is required from the surroundings of the reaction, and that is supplied from the exothermic reaction itself. The exothermic reaction forming carbon dioxide is also important as the carbon dioxide being produced is a reactant for the second equation. The third equation consists of iron 3 oxide, which is reduced, meaning loss of oxygen. And this happens in a reaction between iron oxide and carbon monoxide. It becomes iron plus carbon dioxide. The iron oxide is reduced and the carbon monoxide is oxidized. The carbon monoxide loses electrons and gains oxygen. It's oxidized, and this is actually called a reducing agent, which brings about and causes reduction. The fourth and final equation uses the limestone, which is in the form of calcium carbonate. This decomposes into calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. The calcium oxide formed reacts with silicon dioxide, also known as silica, also known as sand, and this forms calcium silicate. This is actually called slag, a solid waste from the hematite, the iron ore. The waste slag is the calcium silicate, a stony waste material after the smelting of a metal, in this case, iron.